The market itself is unpredictable. Sometimes you have to go with the change. Like before, I was having a strategy which I was using, but it kept failing. I started with small accounts, and as a beginner, you always blue account. So I started with a smaller account, and I couldn't go far. Though I was making some profits, but at the end of the day, you always make profits, you lose, make profit, you lose.
Hi, Joseph. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. The pleasure is mine.
Good to hear. So we are here today because we have to congratulate you to reach your target on your funded account, correct?
Correct, yeah.
How much are you managing at the moment? What's the size of your account?
I'm managing a $30,000 account.
Very good, very good. So Joseph, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is, like you already said, is Joseph, and I'm from Cameroon, but resident in the UAE, Dubai. And at the moment, I'm working as a stockbroker and full-time a trader. So before I started trading in the university, and that's been like a part-time job for me. So
Okay.
I really love the part of trading. Yeah, so I love to do more trading as a part-time job. Sometimes I used to do like a full-time job.
So you said
Yeah.
that you started trading when you were back in university. So roughly, how many years have you been trading for?
Okay, I joined the trading industry in the 4 years now. It's been 4 years I've been in the market. So I can say I've got some experience for 4 years. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And you have our overall experience because you were saying you are also working, into the brokerage sector. So you have a 360-degree approach to the financial industry.
Correct.
That's good. That's good. And
That's good.
tell us something. What is the strategy that you use?
At the moment, I'm working with price action. The market structure is support and resistance, and no indicators. I just do simple market structure with support and resistance.
Okay. And
So before I was just doing more of swing trading, but today I'm doing like intraday trading, and I had an experience with intraday trading as well from the Audacity Capital, because at first I was doing swing trading, which did not abide to the rules, and I couldn't hold for long. I couldn't hold positions for long.
I see. And tell me something, any specific asset or currency pair that you like to trade?
Yeah, I always go with GBP, JPY, and most times I go with USD pairs as well. But I don't trade
Dollar
the
pairs.
entire market. I have specific pairs, yeah, like GBP, JPY, and USD pairs.
Okay. So major pairs and pound yen. Pound yen moves a lot. So I think if you shifted from swing trading to an intraday perspective, that is giving you a lot of opportunities on a daily basis to profit from that market, from that pair. Okay, that's good. So you say that you mainly deal with price action and market structure. Over the past 4 years, has your strategy changed, or have you always focused on this approach to the market?
The market itself is unpredictable. Sometimes you have to go with the change. Like before, I was having a strategy which I was using, but it kept failing. I started with small accounts, and as a beginner, you always blue account. So I started with a smaller account, and I couldn't go far. Though I was making some profits, but at the end of the day, you always make profits, you lose, make profit, you lose. So I studied a different approach, from my experience, I got some good approach with the intraday trading. Yeah.
Okay. And so how long ago have you managed to reach the consistency in trading? Because you were mentioning something about, gaining some profits and then just giving them back to the market. So there was not very much consistency, we can say, in your trading. How long ago you managed to reach that, to achieve that?
Okay, I came to realize that in the market, it's more about risk management. Like sometimes you get into a trade and at one point you make losses and you want to revenge, which is one of the worst approach in the market, doing revenge trading. So at the end of the day, you might make profit and you may lose the profit. If you study the market psychology and you're able to control your emotions and you work with the plan that you have at hand, and you can be profitable, you can be consistent, I can say.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And tell me something. You say that in the beginning, clearly, when you were still not consistent, you ended up losing some money and some account. Were you dealing with your personal funds or working with perhaps different firms or third parties?
I was dealing with my personal funds.
I see. I see. I see.
I
You've been
wasn't
trading with us for quite some time now, right?
Yes. I started with Audacity Capital in 2022.
So it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, I started the first account around 2022, and I did not succeed with the account because it didn't abide to my trading strategy. Yeah, like of the weekend holdings, and the company does not permit us to hold for during weekends.
Correct.
So I usually hold it. Yeah, since I was into swing trading, most of the times I get to Fridays and I'm still holding trades. At the end of the day, they cut the losses and you're left with depression. You understand?
I see.
And sometimes I used to hold trades during news period, but from the rules I get from Audacity Capital, and that has helped me too, because at the moment I don't trade news because news only increase volatility in the market. It doesn't really change the direction from what I've understood.
Yeah, most of the time, at least.
Yeah, so with that, I'm able to be consistent in the market.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So do you think that giving you these risk management rules, these risk parameters actually helped you towards reaching consistency?
Yes, it has helped me a lot because like I explained earlier, you will be able to trade with a particular lot size that is given to you by the company. With that, you cannot exceed your risk limit, which is very important. Which, let's say you are working with a risk to reward ratio of 1:3, and sometimes you enter the first trade, it goes wrong, and the next trade you want to enter, you might risk more than what you entered before, and the next trade might still go wrong, and that's how you keep losing. But if you enter the first trade, let's say you have first position, you enter with 1:3 risk reward ratio, and then let's say the first trade is losing, which you are losing maybe 20 pips to make 60 pips. If you hold like 3 trades, I don't think all the trades can be in the losing side. So you always try to recover.
I see. So you learned how to manage basically your exposure, and also with the help of having a restriction in the lot size that you can open at the same time. Okay, Joseph, tell me something. You say that at the moment you are trading part-time. You're doing that on a side. There are a lot of people just like yourself, just like there are a lot of full-time traders. There are a lot of people that just have trading as a secondary source of income, and especially for newcomers in the industry. What will be your suggestion based on your experience in trading in general, your experience in the industry? Because you were saying you were working in a brokerage sector as well. What would you tell them to someone that is just now approaching the trading industry, perhaps to have it as a secondary source of income, you know?
Trading Forex is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay.
Yeah.
So people usually come into the market with this mindset, like they want to make millions of dollars in a short time. That's not how the market is. Yeah. If you treat trading like a business, you will be profitable. But if you want to treat it as gambling, you are going to lose. Like that's for sure.
100%.
So most people come to the market because they see maybe they go to YouTube, they watch some videos telling you how to flip $100 account to 10,000, and they think that is a very easy procedure to follow. So like if you want to get into the market and you want to be profitable, you want to be long, you want to stay in the market for long, you have to keep that mentality out of your mind because the market is quite challenging.
Sure.
That's the truth.
Sure.
So whenever, yeah. So whenever someone comes, like for me, I usually do some kind of mentorship because I've taught Forex before and I understand what it means be in the market. So I always tell people, if you have to be in the market, you have to follow a particular risk management plan, and from there you can be able to be profitable.
100%. The first step towards reaching or achieving, I don't even want to say consistency because that comes later, but let's say a profitable edge in the market, a strategy. The first thing is definitely to have a set rules of risk management in place. Without them, is not going to go very, very far. And yeah, just like you were saying, access to capital is another important thing, because the idea that is spreading sometimes out there is that with an account of $100-$200, you can bring that account to 10K, 20K, or even more sometimes. Well,
yeah.
It doesn't really work like that. It doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, that's the mindset people have because somehow they watch flashy videos online. So that's the only thing I'll tell them is to treat trading as a business and not as gambling. You can treat it as a job. Like if you're treating it as a job, you will obviously take care of the capital you are managing.
Sure.
Yeah, because you have to lose. Yeah. Though we understand that, yeah, the rewards to risks is high, but at the same time, you can lose. You can be in the market today, you make profit. The next 1 year, you are not able to be in the market. So which one? Yeah. So you choose to be on the winning streak, and you be consistent in the market.
Exactly. The idea is to be here in the long run, for the long run.
Yeah, that's why sometimes when you get like a losing trade, you don't go like revenge because you only end you up in the losses, small losses. Okay, so you have to wait some air, and then you come back, you study, you know what went wrong with your trades, and then if you are in a winning streak, you can go back to the market.
Sure, 100%. Revenge trading is indeed something very, very dangerous, and unfortunately, it's something that happens to those that are fresh in the industry, to the newcomers. This is one of the things that happen most, very often, unfortunately. Okay, Joseph, so you have been with us, we said, for the past couple of years. So we are here today because we are congratulating you for your first target on your funded trading program account. How has been your journey with us so far?
Okay, I would say the first time was challenging, quite challenging, because I remember the whole of 2022, I was struggling with the Audacity Capital, and I got a 15K account, which I struggled with the paid fee a couple of times, and I kept losing because I was working with a strategy that was not really profitable to me, and didn't abide to the rules of the company. Like I was mentioning before, you in the company we do not do trade during news, and we do not hold trades over the weekend. But those are the things I was doing repeatedly. And I didn't want to change from the strategy because it was winning for me in my previous accounts. Like I was doing more of hedging. I do more of hedging, and sometimes I hold trades for like weeks. in my account. So when I got to this company, it was a little bit challenging because I couldn't hold such trades. Each time, like maybe weekends or Fridays, you're holding. Before you know it, they have cut they've taken out the trades and you are depressed. You're
Yeah,
depressed, and yeah, that's how it is. And then you end up with losses.
I
And
see. So you
sometimes,
had to
sometimes
adapt a little bit.
yeah, sometimes I look like long-term trades. I do my
Mm.
analysis based on the daily time frame and sometimes 4 hour time frame. So I'm actually forecasting that the trade is going to be a winning trade, but it's going to take time.
I
And one thing
see.
I've discovered is that, yeah, with the lot size given, if you keep holding trades, it might take you more time, you waste your time. And at the end of the day, your month is finished and you have to pay for a fee. Like
Of
you are not
course.
making anything. Yeah, so I've discovered like maybe you can hold trades with a maximum. Sometimes I hold trades with maximum 20 pips of safe zone. In my safe zone, I put like 20 pips, which means
Hmm.
if the trade doesn't go, I should be out and I'll be looking for the next setup.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Joseph, thank you very much for sharing your story with us today. It was a pleasure having you. Hopefully,
thank
we
you.
will see you soon again for the next target. Okay?
Yeah, hopefully next month I will be coming back.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye, Joseph.
Thank you.